Good evening, everyone. Luke here, and we're going to be doing a Friday Night Magic Dominaria draft. You got Luke?
Hello. I'm learning how to play Magic, so it's completely new to me, so I'm just going to be watching him.
So yeah, what a draft essentially is you get a booster pack or 15 cards. You select a card. You pass around the rest of the little sort of like pack that you have, and then that just keeps going around in a circle as you're selecting cards from a decreasing pool. So yeah, it's normally done in a pod of 8 people, and yeah, I'm going to be participating in one of those events, and let's see how it goes. So take it away, Future Luke. Get some nice vistas of what we expect to see at the gaming shop. Yeah. Nom nom nom.
Hey, so we're at the event.
Yeah, so we're just trying to be a bit quiet because there's people playing Magic just over in the corner there. But yeah, we're getting ready for the draft. It should be good.
Awesome.
While the draft was being set up, Luke and I played a game of 60-card casual, Luke's white-blue control deck versus my red-black vampire tribal deck. Here are just a few of the highlights of that game.
Okay, so I've untapped 4 mana. I'll then play Inner Struggle, which is just it. Target creature. Oh, okay. That's blue. That's blue for you. Great. So I've just tapped 4 mana and nothing happens. That is exactly what blue does. Thanks, Luke. Yeah, so after Luke basically just laughed his head off and I accidentally dropped the phone, I'll attack with all of these. So 2/2, a 4/3 with haste, and a 1/1. Which one are you blocking?
That one, that's blocked with 3.
So that's 2/3, and so do you want to block the 2/2?
Yeah.
Cool. So the 2/2 will die, and you'll take 5 damage, one of which will be lifelink. So I go up from 14 to 15. So Luke just played, what was it again?
Expose Evil.
Expose Evil, which taps 2 creatures. I've got 2 creatures on the battlefield, so basically I can't attack. Okay, so I'm tapping 4 mana. Chandra, Torch of Defiance. Planeswalker. So I'm going to... Yeah, those 2 are tapped because you attacked last turn. I'll then use... So I've currently got 1 mountain in my mana pool, which is operational. Fully operational. I will then add +1 loyalty to Chandra, Torch of Defiance. Add 2 mana to my mana pool, so that will take her loyalty up to 5. Subsequently, I'll then tap those in the mana pool, including the mountain, to bring out Handbeer Garrison, which is a 2/3. However, it has summoning sickness, therefore it cannot attack this turn. Cool, so it's the untap phase. I untap that. I untap these things. I draw that, so that's wonderful. I then play that very fun thing. So I play Inner Struggle on Luke's Nimbus of Frost. So it deals 3 damage to itself, killing it unless he can counter that spell.
I can't, so
Can't counter
nothing
the
in my
spell.
hand.
Nothing in his hand. So then that goes to the graveyard. That leaves only his untapped, his tapped Apothecary Geist. In that case, I will
Probably be dead
struggle.
this turn.
You on 13 health? So I'm going to
Yeah, 2 pods or just 1?
use Chandra's -3 ability, which deals 4 damage to target creature. taking her loyalty down from 5 to 2. So that kills the Apothecary Geist. And then I will attack.
Oh no.
So that is adding 2 1/1 soldiers that are tapped and attacking to Hanbeer Garrison. So Luke is now taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9 damage, and I gain 1 health. So it comes back to the untap phase. I'm just going to move a few things around. So I'm going to untap all these fun things. Figured you might want to see a bit more. Untap that, untap my swamps, draw a card, and got that. I'll then tap 3 to play Stensia Banquet. That deals damage to Luke equal to the number of vampires I've got I control, and I control 2, so Luke takes 2 damage. And I draw a card. That's the card that I just drew, which is quite a nice one.
Drew the card.
I drew the card. And then I will use Chandra's +1 ability to exile the top card of my library. I don't play it, which means that he takes another 2 damage and dies.
Yes, I do.
Yes, he does.
Yes, I do. You win.
Good job. Shaky handy.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's
And
the
that's the one I had in my hand.
Press Advance is a good card.
Yeah.
So yeah, that concludes the 60 card casual part of this little.
I could have just burnt my mana.
You could have just burned your mana and killed yourself. Yes, of course. Yeah.
After the game of 60 card casual with Luke, we then did the draft. I didn't want to film during the draft itself as I didn't want to distract any of the other players. So I thought I'd just do a little bit of a summary here. So yeah, the first pack, one of my first picks was Tetsuko Emizawa Fugitive, the legendary creature human rogue, with the ability creatures you control with power or toughness 1 or less can't be blocked. I then tried to combo that as well as I could throughout the deck, keep it on theme, using 1 power or 1 toughness creatures, so that I could essentially ping the opponent for 1 life, or if I was lucky enough to get like the more powerful creatures that had 1 health, to then just boot them with that. I was then lucky enough to pick Khan's Temporal Sundering, the legendary sorcery, which allows target player to take an extra turn. So essentially, just let me have an extra turn, thank you. And also return a target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. So that would be useful removal against some opponents. Helm of the Host was then an interesting legendary artifact that I picked up, due to it allowing for copying of equipped creatures, which would be quite helpful with some of the 1/3 creatures that I did pick up, allowing for more unblockable creatures, but also more unblockable creatures that could also be more efficient at defending. Then for one of my later picks, I chose Forebear's Blade, just due to it being quite a good piece of equipment. Of course, equipped creatures get +3/+0, have Vigilance and Trample. That means that if the creature had 1 health, it would still be unblockable. And also, if the creature did die, then it would allow for Forebear's Blade to jump between creatures, which was incredibly useful when I was low on mana. But yeah, one of the last things I did pick, I picked Phyrexian Scriptures. It didn't fit with the blue-white sort of like colour scheme that I was going for, due to my preference of blue in the Dominaria set, due to it being quite strong. However, it was just too good a card to pass up. A lot of the black cards were being taken up around me, and I essentially took it as an insurance that nobody else would be able to play it, and essentially exile and destroy all of my creatures, because, yeah, if you exile all the creatures and all of the graveyards, you're going to have a bad time. So yes, let's have a look at some of the highlights of the first game, where I took on a person playing a mono black deck. Everyone do mulligans.
Well, I'm definitely doing mulligans.
Yeah. Go. Yeah, that's
I'll offer you the card and then you can take it.
how mulligan goes, isn't it? It's like
I had 6 lands, so that was good.
I had 4 lands, which was good, but then I had all like spells.
Oh.
No all instants and sorceries, no creatures, and that's not going to work too well. So
Well, perhaps not. Oh,
4, 5, is it 6 on this one?
6, yeah. But this one not any lands.
Yeah, same.
Oh shit. Well, at least we're going down together. So
Yeah,
that's okay.
that's fine. Insert Titanic theme tune here.
5.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Oh
5.
my dear fucking. I've literally got. I'm just gonna
I've got to stick. I've got to stick with it.
I got 0 lands. You can scry that though.
Oh, right.
Top 2.
Playing the colours I want to be playing.
Tetsuko Emizawa, Fugitive, probably pronouncing that wrong. Creatures you control with power or toughness 1 or less can't be blocked.
That you control, yeah.
That I control.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, they're both right.
These?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
This dude, he's kind of interesting but not great. He's 2-1. I can pay 3 and tap him.
Yep.
And he gains indestructible until the end of the turn. It kind of only really works when I'm on the block.
Yeah. That's cool. So, yep, I will tap 6. So, Khan's Temporal Summoning.
Is that extra turn? Is that the extra turn one?
That's just literally an extra turn. And I can return up to 1 target non-land permanent to its owner's hand, exile it, and put it on there as well.
So it's a 10.
So in this case, let's see what I would want to
That would
bring
be
off.
and then you'll take 10
It gains indestructible when
You'll take 10
returned,
out, then that'll
protective sort of thing.
Does damage
Pick that, so
So
I'll return that
Yeah,
one.
correct.
Cool, and that goes to the graveyard.
Yeah.
Then you don't have anything, so I'll
Okay, the Messiah.
attack that.
19.
19. Then it goes back to my turn again.
Yeah.
So everything untaps.
Yeah, no untap face from in between.
Yep. And I'll draw. Is that? Cool, so I'll tap 1 white for a charge. Because I control get +1/+1. You don't have any blockers anyway, despite these being 2, so
4 more.
take 4 damage.
Down to 15.
Yep. And then I pass 10.
Cool. 11.
Down to 11.
And I'll play a dude. It's 3/3. I can pay 1 mana to sack another creature.
Yeah.
He gets +2/2 in the end of the turn.
Yeah.
It's SAPROLING and I gain +2 life.
Okay.
Your turn.
Yep, everything untapped. Draw.
So it's a 10-10, and I take 10, so I go down to 12.
I will tap 6
Oh. Better be another extra.
for a kicked Sergeant at Arms. So that's essentially that guy plus 2 knights. So I should have over here underneath this.
You got the 1/1 knights.
No.
That's okay. We
Is that,
know what
they're
they
they're
are.
1/1
They're
knights.
1/1s.
Yeah.
They don't have vigilance or any shit like that, do they?
No, that's 1/1 knights,
Just
but
1/1
they
dudes.
can't be blocked.
Cool, yeah, right, no, that's good. Combo.
I get space. Yeah.
2-card combo.
Actually able to get it off.
Okay, so I'm going to do a fungal infection on him, so it
Yep.
makes him -1 and -1.
Yep. So he's now a 1/2.
He's a 1/2, and I get a SAPROLING.
Yep. So it's a 1/1 SAPROLING.
Right, that's fine. What I'll do is, before damage goes on the stack,
Yep.
I'll do pay 1 just to sack the SAPROLING.
Yep.
So he gets +2/+2 to the end of the turn, and I gain 2 life, so I get up to 15.
Yep.
It's a SAPROLING.
Yeah.
So he's a 5/5 now, to the end of the turn.
For Soul Savage.
So this is going to go through on you, so you'll take 5.
Yep.
These 2 will trade.
Down to 6.
These 2 trade now because he's -1,
There you
-1.
go. Yep.
And you kill me, but I kill one
You
of
assign
your
one of the
dudes.
damages there, yeah. So that's just a token.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Cool.
You have to do that. So I'll tap 4 and tap this to sacrifice Memorial to Glory to create 2 1/1 white soldier creature tokens. So get out a few more dudes.
Yep.
These ones have summoning sickness.
Yes.
So it's just these 3. And probably got 2/2 on that one. And then I'll attack with these 2.
Yeah. So that one could attack if you want, yeah?
It could have attacked, but
Yeah.
yeah.
So 2, so down to 13.
Yep.
I like that you've gone deep on the one attack
Yes.
theme. Yeah.
I figured pinging with 1/1s.
Yeah, it's decent.
Yeah.
If I was hitting my land drops, I'd probably be alright, but I'm so far behind.
Yeah.
With that.
I'm struggling a bit.
I need to consider this. I'll just attack for the 1 damage.
Okay, yeah. Down to 12.
Yeah. And then I will pass my turn.
And again, swing with everything.
Attacking with everything. So in that case, I will block that one there. Block the 1/1 there, and then I will tap 3, 2, 3 to play Befuddle on the Valid Omnivore, so it gets -4, -0 until end of turn, and I draw a card.
Yeah. So all my dudes are cool. You trade away these. Not that one actually.
No.
Just trade away the chunk blocker.
Yep.
The instant resolves, obviously.
Yep.
So yeah, that's fine, mate.
Cool. So that goes. These are tokens. They do not belong in the grave. There we go. Token again.
He's cool.
That's
He's fine.
cool.
Yeah, he's alive. And then I will. I can play another man. 4 man. 4. These sleeves are sticky. I will play a shiny, which is got to give him +1 attack, I reckon.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've got many historic things, but if I do play a historic,
So an artifact.
legendary or saga, he does 2 damage to each opponent. Otherwise, he's a 4/2.
Yep. Cool.
Yeah, you'll go.
Hey everyone, Loke again. So yeah, you probably just saw that we ran out of footage there for the draft games. That's because I was silly and completely forgot to get rid of a load of videos off of my phone. So yeah, that'll teach me to try and vlog without remembering to delete a load of videos. But yeah, I just thought I would quickly cover what actually happened for the rest of the games in the rest of the rounds. So I lost the game that you just saw just due to being a bit overwhelmed by some of the larger black creatures that my opponent was playing. I then won the second game using the Helm of the Host to produce unblockable 1/1 tokens to ping my opponent down. Sadly, for the final game of the round, I couldn't keep up the pace and died to combat damage. Round 2 was then against an opponent with a tricolour white-red-green deck. In the first game, they were overwhelmed with the land cards in their hand, so they were unable to successfully defend against my little 1/1s. The second game was then also won by myself, using the Helm of the Host and Forebear's Blade in combination with one another to keep attacking with unblockable tokens, while giving the most powerful unblockable creatures even more power. In the final rounds, I then faced an opponent playing a blue-white deck, much like my own. However, they had much greater aggression with large artifact and flying creatures, which sadly I could not effectively defend due to not having many flying creatures myself. Then in the second game, I was able to get Tetsuko Umezawa Fugitive out onto the field on turn 2. However, they were made inoperable by an aura spell that rendered them unblockable. It just turned them into a 0/4 Ice Wall with a Void ability text. So essentially, I no longer had unblockable 1/1 creatures. So yeah, that was again a little bit of a sad game. I was only able to defend until my inevitable demise. But yeah, it was extremely fun. Had a really good time. I'm glad I went along to Friday Night Magic. Luke's probably going to be playing in a draft alongside myself at some point as well, which will be awesome. The community was extremely friendly there. Apparently it was one of the largest events that has been hosted, with 16 people, 2 drafting pods of 8 people. And yeah, great fun. Definitely going to be doing it again. And if you want to see that sort of thing, see the sort of thing that you've just watched up on the channel again, that would be awesome. Just leave a comment and we'll definitely see what we can do. But yeah, sadly it comes to that shill part of the video again. If you liked this week's Mystery Monday video, leave a like, comment and subscribe. If not, that's perfectly fine as well. Those sorts of things can just go and sort of fall into disuse, much like my black legendary card that I just had to draft and not let go into the hands of those that could use it effectively. But yes, once again, thank you for watching the video. I hope you have a wonderful evening. Good night.